All right, welcome. We have got a spooky workout today. Happy Halloween. For those of you popping on to join, thanks for coming. We are going to start with a warm-up. All right, technical difficulties. I was watching myself, so conceded much. No, I couldn't get it to work, but we're good now. We are going to get started since it's Halloween. You guys all need to go get trick-or-treating. We are going to start with warm-up, like I just mentioned, then we'll get into the workout. And the workout is Halloween-based because why not? And then we are going to do a little cool down and we'll get to going. So we're going to start with a warm-up. It's going to be an AMRAP, which just stands for as many rounds as possible. We are going for 6 minutes to get the blood flowing through those muscles and as many rounds as you can get in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exercises. So we're going to start with some mommy walks. If you do have a band, great. Otherwise, no worries. What we're starting with are 10 mummy walks. We're going to put that band around the feet like so, holding our hands out in front of us to look like that mummy. We're going for 10 steps forward, and then we'll go 10 steps back. Once we're done 10 of those, we're going into 10 deadlifts. Get it? Dead. Halloween. We've got our shoulders rolled down and back. We're just going to do the deadlifts body weight, so they're really going to be more of a good morning. We're hinging at those hips, pressing the bum into the back wall, and again, we're going for 10 reps. You're going to grab a light dumbbell since it's just our warm-up, and we're going to come on the ground. We're going for skull crushers, and we're driving those elbows back and lifting the dumbbell up to the ceiling, bending the elbows, driving the weight up for 10 reps. We've got walking dead lunges. And we're going for 10 reps there. So knee touches down, driving up. We're going into spider planks next. So in high plank position, we're bringing foot to meet the outside of the hand, and we're going to go for 10 total. And then last up, we've got plank jack-o'-lanterns, aka plank jacks. We're going to keep the band around the ankles, step the feet out, and we're either jumping those feet out to the side or stepping one at a time for 10 reps total. We're going to repeat that for as many rounds as we can for 6 minutes, and that will be our warm-up. So let's get into it, starting with those mummy walks. Grab your band, or again, you can do without. I'm going to start the watch in 5, 3, and let's go. 6 minutes, starting with those mummy walks. You want to give lots of resistance here between your feet. Should feel this on the outsides of the glutes. Once you're done your mummy walks, we're going into our deadlifts or good mornings. Cross those hands across the chest. Hinging at the hips for 10. Once you're done that, you're going into your skull crushers. So grabbing that one weight, we're lying on the ground, bending those elbows, crushing the skull, driving the weight up. We've got our walking dead lunges, aka walking lunges, just 10 reps. With or without the band, whatever works. Once you're done your 10, we're going into our spider plank. So we start in high plank. Left foot comes to the outside of that left hand. And repeat with the right leg. Remember, you can drop one foot at a time or do both. We're starting back at the beginning with our mummy walks. We're almost 3 minutes in, so we'll probably get one round and a bit done again. Deadlifts or good mornings are next. Hinging at the hips, pressing the bum back, driving through the heels to stand. All right, we've got our skull crushers next. 10 reps. And our walking lunges, walking dead lunges. And then we're into our spider plank. Ten total. And plank jacks, either walking or stepping the feet out or jumping. Good job. All right, we got about 90 seconds left. Whatever you get left or whatever you get done is great. Doesn't matter where you're at. Starting with those mummy walks again. Ten forward, 10 back. Final 60 seconds. And we're going into those deadlifts or good mornings. Hinging at the hips, pressing the bum back, driving through the heels. And we got skull crushers next. And we've got our walking lunges next. Final 5 seconds. Keep working here. 3, 2, and we're done. Good job. Grab a drink. I am going to explain the first part of the workout. So hopefully we're nice and warm by now. What we're going to do, a workout, it actually spells the letters HLOWEEN for Halloween. So we're going to do 2 rounds. We're going to do 10 reps of everything. You need 1 set of dumbbells. That's it. That's all. We're starting with hand release push-ups for our H. So for hand release push-ups, we're starting in high plank position, lowering down for 3, 2, 1, nice and slow, fully releasing hands and arms, and then we're coming, hands and legs rather, we're pressing through those toes to come to high plank position. If you'd rather come in lower for 3, 2, 1, release, come back up from the knees, that works great as well. Either way, we're going for 10 reps, and then we're grabbing our 2 dumbbells. Next up is an Arnold press, again 10 reps, starting with those palms facing us. We're rotating out and upwards for 1 rep, coming down, palm face us, rotate up and overhead for 2, and we're going for 10 total. We're gonna go on to our backs next. We've got the letter L for leg raises. Hands can go underneath those bums or at the sides. We're raising those legs up and then slowly lowering to a hover and then coming back up for 2 and going for 10. If that doesn't work well for your body, you can do a knee in, slowly lower, press those knees in, slowly lower, or you can also bring the legs up and just lower to about halfway and come right back up to starting position. Either way, we're going for 10 reps. Then we've got leg extensions next. So for this one, the hands and the knees start very close together. We're digging those toes into the ground and driving the bum up to the sky, extending those legs fully, and then bending at the knees. So that was 1 rep, 2, 3, 4. The closer your hands are to your knees, the harder it's going to be. And you can also put a band on the backs of the knees if you want to make it a bit more challenging. Next up, we've got an overhead tricep extension. We're going to grab 1 weight, holding at the black part of the weight or the top of the dumbbell. Elbows are tucked in at our ears, and we're driving that weight up and overhead for 10 reps total. Then we've got a wall sit for W. So you're going to find a spot on your wall. We're going to lower to about 90 degrees with those knees, and we're holding for 45 seconds total. E is next. We've got an elevated glute bridge. So you're going to find a bench or a chair to elevate those heels up on. Plan this one a little bit better. All right. We've got 10 reps. Feet are going to be up on the bench, and we're driving through the heels for a glute bridge. So feet are up on the bench or the chair. You can also do this one from the ground, and we're driving up, squeezing those glutes to the top, coming down, bum touches for 10 reps. Next, E, we've got external rotators. So we're going to grab our 2 dumbbells again, starting with the elbows tucked at the sides. We're externally rotating those dumbbells outward for 10 reps. Last up, we've got a N, so narrow front squats. Dumbbells are up on the shoulders, and we're driving through the heels to come to standing position. We're going to go for a narrower stance here, so nice and tight together. If that doesn't work well for you, you can widen the stance a bit. You can also put a box or a chair underneath you if you need something to tap your bum again. So we're going for 2 rounds. I'll yell out the exercises as we go, but it's HALLOWEEN. 2 rounds, and then we've got a circuit coming up after that. So starting with those hand release push-ups. And we are going in 5, 3, 10 hand release push-ups. Let's go. Next up, we've got our Arnold press. We're going to do these ones standing. So starting with the palms facing forward, driving those weights up and overhead for 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, amazing. 7, 8, 9, last one. Right into our leg raises. Obviously take breaks as you need. Dead bug is also a great option for this one. And we've got our leg extensions next. Digging those toes in, bum to the sky for 1, 2, 3. Good job. We've got our overhead tricep extension for our O. 10 reps, let's do it. Right into our 45-second wall sit. In 3, 2. All right, let's go. Lower down to that 90-degree, hands at the side. We're holding for 45. If you need to come up at any time, that's A-okay. We've got 35 seconds to go. So good. We're at that 20-second mark. Think happy thoughts. Final 15. If you can lower a little bit, do so. Keep it up. We've got 5 seconds left. Can you hold? For 3, 2, and come up. Right into our elevated glute bridges for 10 reps. You can add weight if you'd like. And you can also do these on the floor. 10 reps. Amazing. All right. We've got our external rotators. Next, grab those 2 weights. Keep those elbows tucked. Like we're opening, closing that chapter book. And then we're up for our narrow front squats. Dumbbells up on the shoulders, nice narrow stance for 1. Keep that chest proud for 2. Awesome job. We're back at the beginning. Starting with those hand release push-ups, we've got 10 reps. Same thing. Remember, you want the body to come up as 1 unit. Nothing wrong with dropping to the knees. Once you're done those, we've got our Arnold presses. Starting palms facing us. Leg raises are next. If you're ahead or behind, don't worry. I'll keep calling up those exercises. 10 reps of everything. We've got our leg extensions after this. So good. Last L. Overhead tricep extension. Can also do the good. We've got our wall sit next. Grab that space. We're going in 3, 2, let's lower. Hands at the sides. 45 seconds is nothing. We've done it before. You can do it again. We're 10 seconds in. So good. We are at that halfway mark. Again, if you need to come up, shake it out, that's fine. Final 15. 10 more seconds. Lower if you can. We've got 5, 3, and break. So good. Right into those elevated glute bridges. External rotators are next. Let's grab those 2 dumbbells. Elbows touching at the sides. Working those shoulders for 1. And we've got narrow front squats next. Remember, you can do regular ones if you'd rather. Driving through those heels. Keeping the chest proud. So close. Awesome job. Grab a drink. We finished our Halloween circuit. Still have a few other things to go. All right. So, what's going to happen next is we've got a time circuit. We're going for 31 seconds of work because it's October 31st. And we've got 10 seconds of rest because October is the 10th month. We're going for 4 rounds. We've got 2 exercises. So you'll do your first exercise for 31 seconds. You'll get that quick 10-second burst of break. And then you've got your second exercise for 31 seconds. You'll get your 10-second break. And then we're going for 4 rounds total. So exercise number 1, you're going to grab 2 dumbbells. Probably want a little bit of a heavier weight this time because we're doing RDLs. So we've got RDLs and a goblet reverse lunge. So for this one, like we were practicing in warm-up, shoulders are rolled down and back. We're pressing that bum into the back wall, like we're closing that top dresser drawer closed, coming down to about halfway from our shins, and then driving up, keeping those dumbbells nice and close to the body the entire way. We're squeezing those tennis balls between the armpits, coming down, and we're going for 31 seconds, so however many reps you can get in. But I want your form to be on point. Chin is tucked, like you have an egg between your chin and your chest. And again, 31 seconds. You'll get 10 seconds of rest, and then we're going into a goblet reverse lunge. So holding the dumbbell like so, we're stepping back, knee touches down, or as low as it goes for you, and then switching sides. We're alternating every time, and we're going for 31 seconds. So grab your weights. Timer will be up on the clock. Hopefully you can see it. All right. 31 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break, and we got 4 rounds. All right, 31 seconds. We are going in 3, 2, starting with those RDLs. Let's go. Driving through those heels, squeezing the glutes to the top. Painting the front of those legs with the dumbbells. We got 10 seconds left. Keep it up. Keep those dumbbells nice and tight to the body. And break. One weight now. Going into those reverse lunges. In 3, 2, let's go. Alternating every time. Dropping that back knee as low as it feels comfortable for you. Drop the weight if you need. Whatever works. Front knee tracks over the toe. We're so close. Almost at that 10-second mark. Keep it up. Almost there. And break. All right, round 2. Let's go. Awesome job. Keep it up. And break. Reverse lunges in 5. Let's do it. Try and stay nice and low. Dumbbells nice and close to the chest. Almost there. 3, 2, and break. All right, we're halfway there. And let's go. Round 3. Try not to compromise form now. So close. Reverse lunges. And then we're on to our final round. Let's go. 31 seconds. So close. 10. Final 3. It's a fun surprise. All right, last round. Let's go. You know the exercises by now. Fifteen seconds. So close. 5. Awesome job. Reverse lunges, and then we got another break. 3. Let's do it. Ten more seconds. 10/31 theme, October 31st theme. We've got a finisher. We're just gonna do one round. Sorry, it's found an Asian beetle. I'm not okay with that. We're gonna do just one round. We've got 10 burpees. We've got 31 kettlebell swings, 10 squats, 31 snatches, 10 jumping lunges, 31 push press, and then we're done. So the goal is to work as fast as you can. That's gonna look different for everyone. We're starting off with those 10 burpees, which again, are gonna look different for everyone. Option number 1 is to bring the chest to the ground. Jump the feet in and up. Option 2 is to walk the feet out and walk the feet in. Come to standing position. Option 3 is to jump the feet out, jump the feet in, plus or minus a jump at the top. Other option is to bring it up on incline. Jump the feet out, jump the feet in, plus or minus a jump. Whatever works for you. Next up, we've got 31 kettlebell swings. You can break this up however you need, and again, you don't need a kettlebell. What we can do if you only have a dumbbell is you're going to drive that dumbbell through those legs, thrusting the hips forward to squeeze the glutes at the top, and we're going for 31 reps. If you do have that kettlebell, starts in between the feet, and we're bringing that kettlebell in between the legs, nice and close to the crotch, driving the hips forward, squeezing the glutes to the top. Remember, it's not a squat, it's a hinge. Then we've got 10 squats, so you're going to drop all the weight, knees tracking over the toes. Unlike the narrow squats, you're going to have a wider base. Next up, we've got 31 snatches. So we're going to alternate arms each time. Dumbbell starts in between those legs. We're squatting to pick that weight up, driving the weight up and overhead. If that doesn't work well for you, you're going to bring the dumbbell up to shoulder and then press overhead. We're going to alternate every time. Again, break the movement up if you need. We've got 10 jumping lunges. This can also be a static reverse lunge. And then we've got 31 push press. Again, break it up if you need. Do 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps, and then 1. Doesn't matter. We're driving those weights up and overhead. Elbows lock over to the top. Squeezing the glutes to the top. Chin tucks forward. 31 reps. 1 round. We're done after that. So take your time or go as fast as you want. We're starting in 10. Going in 5. Starting with those 10 burpees. In 3, 2, let's go. 1. Break it up as you need. Jumping lunges are next. Jumping lunges are regular lunges. Push press. Woo. We're done after this. Take your time though. So close. Woo. Awesome job. If you're still working away at it, keep it up. You're doing amazing. If you're done, awesome job too. We're gonna cool it down. If you gotta get going, that is a-okay. We're gonna do about 3 minutes of cool down. You can do the rest on your own. We're gonna grab a hold of the wall or something sturdy, and we're bringing that that foot into the hand, dropping the knee down to the floor. Whew, that was a spicy little finisher. 31 reps of anything is 31 too many. We'll shake that out. Same thing, other side. Whew. And we'll shake that out. We'll clasp the hands behind the back. We can lean forward if that feels okay. Stretching out that chest. We'll hold for 5 more. 3, 2, and we'll shake that out. We're gonna come into a wide sumo squat, and we're just going to press those knees out with the elbows, rocking side to side. So good. And we'll come into a forward lunge. We're just focusing on bringing that knee over the toe. Whatever feels good for you, rocking back and forth in runner's lunge. And then we're gonna sit back on the heel, reaching forward for that foot. If you can't catch it, that's a-okay. If you can, grab a hold and you should feel it in that hamstring. If you can't, you're gonna grab as close as you can to your foot. We'll hold for another 3, 2, and we'll just rock it forward now a couple more times before switching out feet. Same thing, other side. So again, knees tracking over that toe, runner's lunge, and then we'll sit back on it, reaching forward for 10. 3, 2, and come forward. We're just gonna do a few cat and cows, and then we'll be done. So planting those hands, planting the knees, press through those palms, arch that back, tuck the For 3, 2, and we'll tuck under. Same thing, final time. And we'll do a couple neck rolls for 3. Switch directions, 2. And we're done. Thank you so much for joining. If you're watching this back, let me know how it went. And we'll see you in the next one.